Should I hire a I'm getting there, social media manager? Should I hire a social media man? So, dude, hold on. Let me do this. Should I hire a social media manager? And for 99.9% of you, the answer is no. And this is why. You don't know me? Where you been? What's up with you? See, boy, wake, shut up. All right. Social media managers. Here's the skinny on my philosophy of social media managers and why it's probably not a great idea for many estheticians, many. What is the problem? The problem is maybe you don't like posting on social media. You're like, Wick, you're always ranting, post more, this, right? True, very true. And then, but you don't want to do it. So a lot of people choose to outsource that to a social media manager. A couple of problems with that. Number one is it's not just a posting problem, it is a strategy problem. Now, this is what I mean by that. There are many estheticians that I'll see their page, I'll see their business page, etc. on Facebook or whatever, and they only have like, 120 likes on it. And half of those likes, 120 likes, are going to be their friends, their family that they asked to like their page. So they are not potential clients, right? Just again, I could be wrong, but just putting it out there, right? So a lot of them are friends from like freaking Wyoming or some other place or this or that, or your mom's trying to support your business, all that good stuff, right? So the thing is, if you post more on that page and you're not getting the likes, the comments, or people, potential clients or actual clients engaging into that, it doesn't matter what you post. So at that scenario, the problem is not your post. The problem is you don't have enough people looking at your post. Does that make sense? So in the beginning, it's not even a posting problem so much per se, compared to an audience problem. When your audience is large enough to build that audience, then when you post more or somebody posts more, whatever, more people see it, which increases the probability of more people trying to book. For example, within this group, there are 20,000 estheticians or what have you, some, whatever the number may be, around there somewhere, right? So for me, it is much easier when I start to monetize or generate income or do this or do that. It is easy because I have 20,000 people in the freaking group. So if I have 20,000 and I can get 10% to buy something, 10%, that's 2,000. If I get 1% to buy something, it's 200. It's not a bad deal. So the strategy, one of the strategies I always push, always, you got to get more people in the pipeline. You got to get more names. You got to get more email addresses. You got to get more likes. You got to build a group to build a following, which makes it so much easier. Because if you get somebody to start posting things and your mama is the only one seeing it all the time, and you mama, because she's your mama, you're like, I love you. And she's hearting your post. I love you, my baby, do it. Right? The saying, putting it out there. Love you, mama. Love all the mamas out there. The mom. So that is the thing. Second thing is posts do not generate income. Just because somebody is posting more doesn't mean it's making you money. More posts don't always equal more money. And one of the reasons why is there a strategy behind it? I can just be posting random stuff all the time. What is the strategy? The strategy, if you're just putting more noise out there and there is no strategy behind it, like, hey, okay, for example, of a strategy, let's just say I am releasing a new skincare acne treatment, right? Boom, I have an acne treatment. I want to talk about the acne treatment. So let's just post more on this. And, what is the plan? What is the plan? Not just, hi, hey, this is glycolic acid. Hey, are you on the retinol? I mean, you can be all over the place, but is there a plan with a marketing term? CTA, Charlie Tango Alpha. CTA stands for call to action. You post, what do you want people to do if they read the post? Should they click on your website? Should they do this? DM me for questions, whatever it may be. There needs to be a plan for the post. Just posting stuff without a plan, imagine you. One thing I always like to remind myself is I am a producer of content. I'm a business owner, but I'm also a buyer. I buy stuff. So if I see somebody that is just posting random stuff all the time, is this and this, you know what? At some point, it just starts, it's like just noise. And I just pay less attention to it because they're not going down the sequence of what interests me. Sometimes they're posting this, sometimes they're posting that. It doesn't float my boat. It doesn't catch my attention. It does not stop my scrolling. That's what I got. Right. So there's no plan. There should be a plan. It's like, hey, because a lot of the social media managers, and I dealt with my share of them, let me tell you, many a money a gone, right? And then they'll say, oh, I'll post, and the agreement is they'll post, 2 times a day for, a week and this, and they're going to charge you $300 or $500, blah, blah, blah. Their job is just to post. They can give 2 Fs if it generates you money. Their job is to do their job and just post and post and post and post, and that's it. Right. So if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Who's that? DJ Quick. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Something to tattoo on my forehead. Right. Just putting it out there. And another thing of all these social media managers, if you're getting them from Bangladesh or India or Pakistan or Mexico or the Philippines, that just came from there. Work with a lot of Filipinos, right? You have to understand, once they get you as a client, they're looking for their next client. It's not like they're just working for you. And if they were, they'd be charging you a lot more money. So if you're only paying a couple $100, you don't have a dedicated person to do that, that's working with you 8 hours a day. Right? That's a different scenario. But at the same time, still need that strategy. Right. But as soon as they get you on the hook, they're looking for their next person. So they don't care about your business per se. A lot of times I feel we have that hopeful thinking, this is going to be the one, they're going to post, they had so much experience. Again, I'm not trying to knock it. If I could be completely wrong, but I've gone through the ringer many times. So speaking with some kind of experience. Right. So as soon as they got you, they're looking for their next client. So, keep that in mind. Next thing is a lot of social media managers, I feel, because their strategy is, and these folks know what they're doing in terms of business. They will tell you, hey, you know what? You're not going to see results right away. It takes 3 to 6 months to start seeing the work and the results and all this other stuff. And a lot of times, again, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that's gone through it, I'm pretty sure there's some good ones. I'm not trying to knock them all, but they're far and few in between, in my humble opinion. That what happens is that's their strategy to keep you for 3 to 6 months, because if you saw what they did in the first 30 days, they would lose that income. So they want to keep you on the hook. It's going to take 3 to 6 months. What are you going to do? Let's just say 6 months goes done. 6 months goes bye-bye, right? it's done. You might fire the person. You're like, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you, but I can no longer use your service. They're like, fine. They're going to work with the next people and find more clients to put through their cycle, right? But they kept you for that period of time. So it may not be in your best interest for that, right? Just kind of putting it out there. And that's a bit, right? So a lot of the times the social media, here's the deal. There's many things I do not want to do. And I did a post on this not too long ago. I don't like to freaking jump rope. I jump roped yesterday, the day before. Today, I slept in a little bit. I'm still going to jump rope today. I'm going to do the thing I do not want to do because it is congruent with my goals. If you don't want to post on social media, well, welcome to life. Welcome to business, right? I don't want to do anything, but I have to do stuff, right? Many days I don't want to shower. And I'm like, well, I smell bad, so I better shower. Yes, there's days, man. There's days, keeping it real with you. Can I keep it real with you? Can I just be honest? Many a times there are things in our life we don't want to do, but we should do, right? And the more important part here, this is your business. No one is going to care about your business more than you. Yes, yes. So as a social media manager, they're going to post this and post that and post this and post that and do all this stuff. They're going to do the minimum requirements of that, as opposed to you who can just go out and look at other people's postings. I do this all the time. I don't try to invent stuff. I go to other pages. What's so-and-so doing? What are they doing? Where is the engagement that I can see? I look at, for example, I'm working on acne treatments. Acne is my big one-hitter quitter that I'm working on. So I'm looking at Proactive. I'm looking at Curology. I'm looking at these other brands saying, what are they doing? What's this going on? What's cracking in TikTok? And then my philosophy and my plan now is to replicate. Let me just follow the leader. Proactive is $1 billion company, whatever, right? If I can do freaking 10% of a billy, right, I'd be okay. Wouldn't hurt, right? So I rather learn that, do it myself. And literally you can learn how to do this in a weekend. You go, oh, Wick, I don't want to. Well, you know what? Shit. If you got time to watch Netflix marathons and all these shows and all this stuff and all these things, it's at some point you just have to think and realize what is important to you. Instead of watching you, how about you take care of you? Keeping it real, right? So try to do things yourself. I don't like to do it. I don't want to do this video. I honestly do not want to do this video that I'm doing. But at the same time, I understand it's something that hopefully somebody will find value in. It may help. And if I can help even one person, one esthetician, save you a couple $100, and especially if it's $100 wasted on something that's not gonna generate income, then I'm not saving you money just to save it for you. Give me half. No. Buy me coffee. Just buy me when I come to your hood, when I come to your town, when I meet you, just go, Wick, you saved me $150 from hiring a social media manager that would have just sucked. Suck it, right? Whatever. Go, Wick, you deserve a Starbucks. That is true. All right. Be amazing. Watch your money. If you can do the work yourself, do it. Do the best you can. It's not about perfection. It's not about pretty. It's not about, oh, my thing has to look a certain way. We are in a very interesting time. The more sloppy something looks, the more real it looks, the more authentic it looks, the better. Don't feel like your stuff needs to be all nice and polished and this and that, right? Just do the best you can. Do more of it. You will just get better. The more you do, you will get better. But you will never get better if you don't put in the work, you don't put in the reps, you don't do the time, you don't do the work. All right? Be amazing because you are freaking. Who's amazing? You are. Who's amazing? You. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Peace. Peace.